So, Gaffer, a bit of a tough evening after a good result on Saturday, and ultimately it's a mistake that's cost us. What are your thoughts following that?
You know what? Look, disappointed. First half, I thought they were the better team, and second half, I thought we were the better team. Look, the mistake kills us. It's so early on in the game, and you know we're going into the game confident. Bedford are a good team, and we knew. And I said to them that we need to make sure that we walk off this pitch knowing that we're competitive today against a real good team that have, flying with confidence. They're trying to get into the playoffs. I thought we did that. As frustrating as it is, and I know it's difficult. I don't think you could probably say any team that have been here this season, no one's played us off the park, no one's got the ball down and really hurt us. It's a game of second balls and it's a game of chase, and we're on the wrong end of it at the minute. It's just frustrating because I'm saying to the lads in there, it's a difficult one because they're disappointed. Obviously, look, the game's won on a mistake. Great finish from the lad. That's why he's the top scorer in the league. But ultimately, they've had two shots, and we're back to that same scenario where one shot two shots in the first half, one's gone in, and it's just frustrating. And then we huff and puff, and some half chances. Their keeper makes more saves than ours. I'm not saying there were fantastic opportunities, but he's made routine saves. I think Miz, should do best. Should at least hit the target with 7-8 yards out. We should be hitting the target from there. And then it's an uphill battle for us. And it's just we're frustrated. We knew it was going to be tough today. We knew we had to win on Saturday to give us, a chance tonight of getting a bit of confidence. And you know what? The way we played today, second half, has been so much better than it has been, and that's the positive. I said to the lads, we went at them second half. It is difficult, and I know, our home form isn't fantastic. I know that. We seem to put better performances away from home. I have no idea why. The setup or anything like that's no different, but it's happening at the minute, and I'm not sure why. And it's a difficult one. I'm saying to the players, we need to go and make sure that the atmosphere's bouncing by us performing on the pitch, and at the minute we're not. And I know they're not. Everyone can see we're not. But again, it's just look, we went in at half time against Lowestoft, and it was hectic in the changing room. Today it was a calmer approach, and we worked on a few things, and we were better second half. We're just missing at the minute, and I think all the top teams have somebody who's rattled in 10 plus goals. We're probably the only one that doesn't have somebody who's done that, and our defence has been fantastic most of the season, but now we are conceding that goal, whether it's a mistake or it's a soft goal, which we've conceded a few of them now. It's sort of telling, and as a team, we're not scoring enough goals. Can we outscore the opposition if we can't keep clean sheets? We're sort of looking at that. But no, look, we're disappointed. First half we could have been better, because I did think they shaded it. But I thought second half we were the team with the impetus. We were the team that were going out to try and get a goal. I thought we handled their counter-attacks very well as well, which again, it's positive because we have to, there's no point in dwelling on it. We have to think positive and take positives from it, but we understand where we're at. It's frustrating. It's frustrating me. We had an open, honest chat on Saturday after the win, and I did say, we're in this together, and it's is there anything we can do as staff? And the feedback is like, we need to take responsibility on the pitch. And they have second half, and look, I can shout and smash things up all I like, but ultimately, what is that going to achieve if the players are already, low and nervous? And I thought first half we were so nervous. The ball's going up in the air, we're not getting it down, and look, it's massive. Look, the pitch was all right to start with today. This has been not just this season. This is a thing that's the pitch has been the pitch. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is, but it is the same for both teams. But we seem to, and I've said to the staff, just maybe because we played so much at the start of the season on good pitches, now they've turned, it sort of caught us out a little bit. And those simple passes, those simple triangles now are going out of play, are getting caught on, and we seem not to have sort of a plan B, and we're working on that. We'll carry on working on that. We'll work Thursday. We know Harborough, we're going into that game. That's going to be really tough, and then we're back here against Hitchin, and we want to, we've got, look, this game isn't going to define our season. We've got another, 17, 16 games to go. We will be back winning, we will be confident, it's just when, and it needs to happen quickly to give ourselves an opportunity of staying in touch. I don't know what it would be now, but we're clutching to try and stay in touch with the teams sort of in the top 5. Like we're trying to stay in it, and I think it's what now, 7 points or something like that. We don't want to get to double figures, so we need to make sure we're winning games. And we've got a block of 3 games now, 2 away at Harbour and Biggleswade and 1 at home at Hitchin, and we've set a points target. We need to go and get that to give ourselves a chance. Look, I know everyone's down and disappointed, none more so than me. Let's make that aware. Like, no one's more down and disappointed than me. But we are doing everything we can to make sure we get our results and we can move forward and get the confidence back. But sometimes, I spoke to some supporters after the game on Saturday, and I said, like, I've managed for a long time, and sometimes, players themselves have to give themselves an opportunity of being confident and expressing themselves. And at the minute, it is a nervy. There's probably 5 or 6 out there that are very nervous. Playing on nervous energy, not seeing pictures because the ball's a hot potato and stuff like that. And look, that happens with young lads. This tough patch, this tough period, they'll come through and they'll be much better players for it. But ultimately, we don't want our season to just peter out and us to just be a mid-table team, because that's what we've been. We've come here to make sure we're not that. But all I say is, look, good times will come. Sometimes we have to go through these tough patches, and we find out a little bit about ourselves. The club finds out a little bit about itself as well. But ultimately, we want to make sure we're winning games again, and that's going to have to start Saturday. And I've said to the boys, if it doesn't start Saturday, it has to start the following Saturday. We need to make sure we're winning games. So look, I can apologise to the fans, and I get that, and I understand what's going to happen now, because it's happened when we draw games here at Barwell. The same thing happened. Ultimately, we all have the same goal, and that's for Stourbridge to be a team back competing at the top. To do that, we need to keep supporting and curbing our anger issues. And even at full time, everyone has a right to an opinion, and 100% I'm all for it. We need, as players now, to go and give the fans something back, because we haven't performed, so that has to happen as well. So I'll acknowledge that, and we'll speak to the boys on Saturday and Thursday night, and make sure we put in another good, look, not another good performance, because I don't think we're fantastic today, but the second half was good. Lowestoft second half was good. First half, again, mirror image of today. Games are virtually the same. Poor first half, losing. Second half, we were much better. Second half, I think we deserve something out of the game, and that's a positive. But like I say, our expectations are our expectations, and they'll always be there. And the players need to make sure that they're living up to the expectations as well.
Thank you for your time, Gaffer.
Cheers.